How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Ass Hat Podcast on YouTube. What we got here is one of the DC 100-page Comic Giants Swamp Thing, issue number 1. This is from, I think, October. I don't see it on here anyway. Alright, let's look what we got promised on top. We got Phantom Stranger. That's cool. Blue Devil. Okay. Superman. Enchantress. Cool. Animal Man, but that looks to be the most recent Animal Man. Ragman. Okay. There's Animal Man again. Swamp Thing. 4 Action Pack Adventures. Shadow Pack. Swamp Thing. Plus an all-new Swamp Thing story. Now, for those that don't know, these DC 100-page Comic Giants are Wal-Mart exclusives. My understanding is the line's getting ready to end. It's barely, I think most of them made it 12 issues. This is one of the later ones. They were selling so well they increased it. I got lucky and found a copy at my Walmart and grabbed it because I like Swamp Thing. And it looked like it had a good lineup. These are $5. You get 5 comics. Usually 4 of them being reprints, one of them being something new. But usually with the reprint shit, it's stuff I haven't read. So let's check this out. If you look back at past videos, I've done Batman twice. All right, so we got here. Swamp Thing, Desert of Ash. That's the brand new one. Written by Tim Seeley, art by Mike Perkins. Animal Man, The Hunt Part 1, Warning from the Red. Okay, that's the, what's his name? Jeff Lemire? I think it's Jeff Lemire. Swamp Thing, Raised in Bones. Shadow Pack, Death in a Small Town. That's some nice art. And these are all really nice paper. It's like the paper they put the Vertigo trades on. Tim Seeley's the writer. Mike Perkins is the artist. Jordan Boyd is the colors. David Sharp is the letters. Swamp Thing created by Lynn Wein and Bernie Wrightson. And Swamp Thing looks badass in this. And usually the newer stories are kind of short. Sometimes they're one-parters. I don't know if there's a second issue or not. I just found this one. There might be a second issue. I picked this up probably towards the beginning of February. So this might have came out in January. I just know this line's ending, and they're going to be available. They're going to kind of reboot it and put them in like more places, like Targets, more stores, which is cool. More comics out there. Oh, it is. Oh, we get another one. Next month in the Swamps, Louisiana, innocent campers thought they were getting a chance to commune with nature. The only thing standing between them and an insane slasher are Swamp Thing and Briar. Enter the bog of blood in Swamp Thing Giant number 2. So there's a second issue. Cool. Here we go. Animal Man. Buddy Baker isn't your normal superheroes. Isn't like your normal superheroes. The hero in Animal Powers is a family man trying to make a living and save the planet, and that doesn't mean fighting bad guys. He's an environmentalist, former stuntman, and struggling actor. With his ability to absorb the power of animals, Buddy is trying to make a real difference in and out of spandex. So simple. So you have the ability of any animal. He's connected to what's called the red, which is the primal force connects all living animals. Kind of like Swamp Thing's connected into the green, which is the primal force connects all plants. And the neat thing was that was the thing about Buddy Bear, what got me into Animal Man. I love it's like 79 or 80 issues long, probably 80 with the annual. It started off as just a regular DC series by Grant Morrison, then became Vertigo later on. And actually, the Morrison run I think the whole thing's out in trade, but the Morrison run's easy to find in trade. The rest of it, not as easy to find in trade, but the issues are cheap. What caught me into it was, he's a family guy. He had 2 kids, a son and a daughter, and a wife. His wife was an illustrator. They should do illustrations for children's books, if I remember right, in the continuity back then. Well, superheroes don't get paid. He wasn't part of a big team like Justice League or anything like that originally back then. So he worked on the side as a stuntman in movies, which makes perfect sense. With his powers, it works, that makes sense. What else, what else would you do? Easy field to get, good field to get into, and that's how he made his money. Now the art's kind of, I'm not a fan of the art. Yeah, this is from the New 52. I'm not a fan of this art at all. It's kind of just, I don't know. And I'm not a fan of his new costume. I kind of prefer the old orange suit. I know, it looks cheesy as fuck. There's him connected into the red. Oh, what we got here? Justice League, No Justice. There's Lobo, and I don't know who the fuck that is. And, of course, I got to put fucking Batman in there. And I don't hate Batman. I'm just tired of Batman having to be in every fucking thing. I'm tired of these, they call themselves comic fans. They're just Batman fans. I see it a lot. That's all they read is Batman. It's like, come on, there's other comics out there. Just like there's comic fan that, I'm a comic fan. No, they used to read X-Men titles. Oh, God. The Man of Steel by Michael Bendis. Fuck that shit. Hey, Jim Lee can finish this, but he can't finish, other work he's been paid for. Oh, nice black. Now, see, that art looks better in black and white. It really does. It works better. Oh, and the red, that is actually pretty badass. Look at that. Like, look at this. That actually looks really cool like that. Young Justice Outsiders, DC Universe Original Series. I still gotta watch the first 2 seasons of that. I've never watched it. My wire keeps on getting in the way. Never watched it. Alright. Oh, here we go. Jeff Lemire. Travel Foreman does the pencils and covers. Travel Foreman and Dan Green doing the inks. Interior and Lauren Kaczynski. Next month, Maxine's new abilities continue to terrify Ellen and Buddy. Alright, Swamp Thing. There's Superman. I'm sorry, Clark Kent. I love Swamp Thing. And Swamp Thing's one of those, I knew of the character back in the late 70s. So I got an issue or 2 here. Maybe like my cousins read them. Older cousins. And then I saw the movie and just fell in love with the character. She's a monster superhero. Yeah. Now see, the art on this is really nice. Looks good. Brian Michael Bendis, yeah. I'm skipping that. I'm not a Bendis fan. Bendis on superheroes does not work for me. I've read chunks of all his superhero work. Daredevil didn't work for me. Alias worked except for the last storyline. The last storyline with the purple badge, just no. No, sorry, Bendis. Naomi, Bendis. I mean, how can I praise a guy who claims the best 80s comic ever is US 1? If you remember US 1, leave a comment. Stuff on, you're excluded. Answer the Call, Doll H for Hero, Doll H for Hero by Sam Humphries and Joe Quinones. That might be Toddlebin's Motel. John Toddleben was one of the artists on Swamp Thing back in the day when Alan Moore was doing the run. Just really fucking great art. Scott Snyder, Yannick Paquette is the artist. Colors is Nathan Fairborn. Letters, John J. Hill. Okay. More Swamp Thing. And then we got Shadow Pack. I've read some Shadow Pack. This is kind of, to me, this was like DC's Defenders, because Defenders usually dealt with mystical threats. Look, you got Blue Devil, Detective Chimp, Enchantress, Nightmaster, Nightshade, and Ragman. And Superman again. Who we got on there? We got Bill Willingham as a writer and artist. Patrick Brousseau as the letterer. Chris Chuckery is the colorist. Michael Wright, associate editor. Blah 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 blah. Nice art. Looks really cool. Batman and Flash. The price. Is the Flash dead in DC Comics right now, or is that just Wally West? I don't know. I tried reading Heroes in Crisis, and I kind of gave up. Kind of like Doomsday Clock. I know I'm dating this, but Doomsday Clock, I tried. I really did. I like the Watchmen characters a lot. I tried reading it, and it's Jeff Johns. Pretty sure, yeah, Doomsday Clock. Jeff Johns just does not work for me. He's another one of them writers. I don't get the praise. To me, he's more miss than hit, and no. And we're going to get another issue of Shadow Pack next month. Heroes in Crisis by Tom King and Clay Mann. I was just talking about Heroes in Crisis. Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. And then this really cool image of the Swamp Thing. But yeah, these are great. I love them. I don't know how well they're selling. I know the first issues that first month, locally. Now I've been told not every Walmart has them. I got a friend that lives up in Pennsylvania. He can't find them. He don't go to Walmart that often. He said he's never found them. My Walmart, they're always stopped where the trading cards are, which is right next to the self-checkouts. Like the back of the self-checkout aisle is where the trading cards are. They're stocked there. The first month, I got all the issues quick, but then they were gone real quick, and they got restocked. Since then, they seem to sit. Batman seems to sell out faster than any. I don't know about the Swamp Thing. There was a horror one that was really hard for me to find. It's a neat idea. I hope they keep it up with this new revamp, and it's at more places. I'd like, put them in Walgreens, put them in drugstores, put them in grocery stores, because for my generation, I'm in my 40s. We got our comics, I was born in the mid 70s. There was comic shops, there wasn't any near me. I mean, hell, the first time I ever went inside a comic shop would have to be like 1981, 82, whenever Pacific Comics had just started as a publishing company. It was around that time because that was the new stuff on the shelf. We got them. I got them from there wasn't newsstands. I grew up in the South. In small cities, there's no fucking thing as a newsstand. I got them in like K&B Drugs and Food World grocery store and 7-Eleven and stores like that. And then even up into I can remember all the way to like 94, 95 before when the boom was going on right before the bust happened. They were in Walmart. Walmart had spinner racks. Walmart had all kinds of comic shit, and they're everywhere now. Up until this shit, the only comics I'd ever find anywhere in my town, I live in a very small town, was we had a movie gallery. It'd have a few DC titles here and there. Not anything consistent. And it was, you know, the price. You got to pay full cover price, which, ugh. I'm sorry, but $4 for a comic nowadays, I'm like, oh man, I don't know about that. I might just wait on the trade. And then our Walmart carried Archie Digest, which to me were always a good deal. I love Archie. And every once in a while they have like a single issue of a Sonic comic, a single issue of one of the Marvel Adventures comics, but nothing consistent until, you know, these. I don't know. I mean, we got a comic shop now, but I don't really, I'll be honest, I don't go there that often. It's more of a card shop, gaming shop. I'm a comic guy. I'm not really a gaming guy anymore. I kind of got out of card games. I kind of got out of D&D and all that shit. I go there, I hit the cheap bins. I look at their wall books and their stuff under glass and maybe pick up something here and there. Last time I was in there, I picked up a couple issues of Prez. No, I got them at that other shop. Where the fuck, what did I get last time I went in that comic shop? I bought like $10 worth of cheap books. I had to think for a second. I got Prez at the other shop. But anyway, I'm sorry about that. I rambled a little bit. But yeah, Swamp Thing, Giant Size, #1, $4.95. Wish they told me on here what month this came out. I really want to know. But hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe for comments. What was the first comic you read? All right. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.